കൊടിയേറി മക്കളെ
അങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്ക.
Thank you, Team Adrishta. Next up, in slot number 2, we have Silent Scream.
Thank you, team. Slot number 6, Chuoda is requested to report backstage. Up next, we have slot number 3, Voltex on stage.
बदतमीजी एक बीमारी है, ऐसी बीमारी जो धीरे धीरे वक्त के साथ बुढ़ापे में बदल जाती है। मैं कहता हूं जब तक बुढ़ापा नहीं आता थोड़ी बदतमीजी कर लेते हैं।
पुदीना देखा, नाक का नागिना देखा, चिकनी चमेली देखी, चिकना कमीना देखा, चांद ने चिडर होके चीट किया तो सारे तारे बोले गिली गिली अक्खा। मेरी बात तेरी बात ज्यादा बात है बुरी बात, थाली में कटोरा लेकर आलू भात मूड़ी भात, मेरे भी जो किसी ने रिपीट किया तो साला मैंने तेरे मुंह पे मारा मुक्का। चढ़ा है खैर ना जानना, अब तो क्या बुरा क्या भला है फर्क पहचानना, जिद पकड़ के खड़ा है कम वक्त छोड़ना जानना। बदतमीज दिल बदतमीज दिल बदतमीज दिल माने ना बदतमीज दिल बदतमीज दिल बदतमीज दिल माने ना। ढिमका वाला ना देखा, सीन का सिंगाला खा के शेर का गुरा ना देखा, पूरी दुनिया का गोल गोल चक्कर लेके मैंने दुनिया को मारा धक्का। बॉलीवुड हॉलीवुड वेरी वेरी जॉली गुड, राय के पहाड़ पर 3 फुटा लीली फुट, मेरे पीछे किसी ने रिपीट किया तो साला मैंने तेरे मुंह पे मारा मुक्का। अय्याशी के मनवे से खुद को मोड़ना जानना, कंबल बेवजह ये शर्म का ओढ़ना जानना, जिद पकड़ के खड़ा है कम वक्त छोड़ना जानना। बदतमीज दिल माने ना बदतमीज दिल बदतमीज दिल माने ना.
Thank you, Team Voltex. Next up, in slot number 4, we have Team Akatsuki.
I'm searching for this fine shorty, and it ain't like I be getting naughty. I'm for real, you know I don't play that, cause I mean it when you hear me say that. Madly searching for this fine shorty, in my world the number one hottie. Everywhere she make him go crazy, got to get me, yes, not a maybe. तेरी आँखें भूल भुलैया, बातें हैं भूल भुलैया, तेरे सपनों की गलियों में I keep looking for you baby. तेरी आँखें भूल भुलैया, बातें हैं भूल भुलैया, तेरे सपनों की गलियों में you keep driving me so crazy. I keep praying all day, all night long. Hold it on, hold it on. I'm searching for this fine shorty, and it ain't like I be getting naughty. I'm for real, you know I don't play that, cause I mean it when you hear me say that. Madly searching for this fine shorty, in my world the number one hottie. Everywhere she make him go crazy, got to get me, yes, not a maybe. तेरी आँखें भूल भुलैया, बातें हैं भूल भुलैया, तेरे सपनों की गलियों में I keep looking for you baby. तेरी आँखें भूल भुलैया, बातें हैं भूल भुलैया, तेरे सपनों की गलियों में you keep driving me so crazy. दिल में तू रहती है, दाग का तू है. I keep praying all day, all night long. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. तू मेरी खामोशी है, तू मेरी मदहोशी है, तू मेरा है अफसाना, लेकिन सोहर है शर्मा बादे. तू है आवारा धड़कन, तू है रातों की तड़पन, तू है मेरी दिल जाना. तेरी हालात, तेरी जुल्फों के नीचे है मेरे ख्वाबों की जन्नत. तेरी बाहों में आके बेचैनी को मिलती है. My only wish is if I ever could make you mine. Everyone pray with me now all day, all वादे पे जीना, तेरी कसमों पे मरना, बाकी अब कुछ ना करना। Let's talk about it, let's get started. चाहे जागा या सोया, दीवानेपन में खोया, दुनिया से अब क्या डरना। I'm looking like it's on party. तेरे एहसासों की गहराई में डूबा रहता हूँ, तू मेरी जान बन जाए, हर लम्हा रब से कहता हूँ। Everyone's talking about us, wherever I go, my love will rock you, baby. Come on now, come on. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Thank you, team. Up next, in slot number 6, we have Team Chuada.
निद्रा में किसने याद की और जगाए सारी रहना रे, पिया जगावे जिया जगावे दिया जगावे रे। आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी, आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी। हो संदेश आयो ना चिट्ठिया भी जाई, सावन में सूखे नैना रे। कन्हैया सूखी घर सूखा भीतर सूखा रे। आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी। धूप मुंडे रे चढ़ गयो ढोला, जल गयो सारी चार। आंगन पार करूं मैं कैसे, तल में जले मेरे पाँव के। कन्हैया सूखी घर सूखा भीतर सूखा रे। आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी आवे रे हिचकी। मन तरसे घन बरसे, मन तरसे घन बरसे रे, मन तरसे घन बरसे, बरसे मन घन बरसे रे, ओ मन तरसे घन बरसे, बजरी सुने ना रे। दरिया सूखी भीतर सूखा, भीतर सूखा रे, आवे रे हिचकी, आवे रे हिचकी, आवे रे हिचकी, हिचकी आवे रे, हिचकी आवे रे, हिचकी आवे रे, आवे रे आवे रे, आवे रे हिचकी, आवे रे हिचकी, जगाए सारी रहना रे, तलैया की खड़ भीतर सूखा रे।
Thank you, team. Next up, in slot number 7, we have the Noisey Corridor.
Stop and look. Look around. Look beyond what you see. And while you're at it, look inside of you. Simple truths are written across the vast horizon of the star-strewn sky. The same simple truth that echo inside the infinite depth of our souls. Let's go looking for these truths together. You and I. The Noisey Corridor presents Yara Tara. Enjoy the show. Thank you. Hey, हर तारा, ये तारा वो तारा हर तारा, देखो जिसे भी लगे प्यारा, ये तारा वो तारा हर तारा, ये सब साथ में जो है रात में तो जगमगाया आसमान सारा, ये सब साथ में जो है रात में तो जगमगाया आसमान सारा, जगमग तारे दो तारे नौ तारे सौ तारे जगमग सारे, हर तारा है शरारा।
ये तारा वो तारा हर तारा, ये तारा वो तारा हर तारा, देखो जिसे भी लगे प्यारा, ये तारा वो तारा हर तारा, ये सब साथ में जो है रात में तो जगमगाया आसमान सारा,
जगमग तारे दो तारे नौ तारे सौ तारे जगमग सारे, हर तारा है शरारा। हे हे
किसान हल संभाले, धरती सोना ही उगाए, जो ग्वाला गैया पाले, दूध की नदी बहाए, जो लोहार लोहा ढाले, हर औजार डल जाए, मिट्टी जो कुम्हार उठा ले, मिट्टी प्याला बन जाए। सब ये रूप है मेहनत के, कुछ करने की चाहत के, किसी का किसी से कोई बैर नहीं, सबके एक ही सपने हैं, सोचो तो सब अपने हैं, कोई भी किसी से यहाँ गैर नहीं। सीधी बात है समझो यारा, तारा तारा
ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा, ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा, देखो जिसे भी लगे प्यारा, ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा।
ये सब साथ में जो है रात में, तो जगमगाया आसमान सारा।
झलमल तारे, दो तारे, नौ तारे, सौ तारे, झलमल सारे, हर तारा है शरारा।
ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा, ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा, ये तारा ओ तारा हर तारा, देखो जिसे भी लगे प्यारा।
Up next, in slot number 8, we have team in Salto.
सारे खाके दूध बता सारे, आयो भोगिया बा सारे, देखो देखो तमा सारे। ओ रंगीले रंगीले पल है, चमकीले चमकीले पल है, बरसे झिलमिल करते लाखों तारे। अलबेले अलबेले तन है, लचकीले लचकीले तन है, कोई अपना दिल कैसे न हारे। ओ मैं दर मैं मन मैं जान मैं जगह, मैं दर मैं मन मैं जान मैं जगह, होश भी मैं सब मैं अब। बाबरे 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 बाबरे, ओ क्या धुन है क्या तान, सुन ले करके तू कमाल, सुन ले बाबरे बाबरे बाबरे। यारो मारो यारो, कोई आगे उगलता रे, कोई तार बदलता रे, कोई गेंद उछाले रे, कोई मौज संभाले रे। ओ देखो रे भैया, कोई घूमे बन के भैया, कोई ऊपर से छलांगा मारे रे। ओ एक बाजी कर देखो, यार ऊपर नीचे सर देखो, देखे मैंने जो ये खेले हारे। अरे मैं दर मैं मन मैं जान मैं जगह, होश भी जोश भी मैं सब मैं अब। बाबरे 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 बाबरे, क्या धुन है क्या तान, सुन ले जान मैं जान मैं जगह होश भी मैं सब मैं अब बाबो रे बाबो रे बाबो रे बाबो रे बाबो रे बाबो रे ओ क्या धुन है क्या ताल सुन ले करके तू कमाल सुन ले बाबो रे बाबो रे बाबो रे यारो यारो
Thank you, team in Salto. Next up, in the 9th slot, we have the butterfly effect.
सभी याली मदद वाली याली ये मेरी जाए जिंदगी इश्क पे हाँ मिटा दूं लुटा दूं मैं अपनी खुदी यार पे हाँ लुटा दूं मिटा दूं मैं ये हंसती याली रहम वाली यारी यार पे कुर्बान है सभी यारी मदद वाली यारी ये मेरी जान ये जिंदगी तेरी चाहत के रहे बेचैन दिल कब तक मिले कुछ पल तो राहत के चाहत पे इश्क पे हाँ मिटा दूं लुटा दूं मैं अपनी खुदी यार पे हाँ लुटा दूं मिटा दूं मैं ये हंसती सभी याली मदद वाली याली ये मेरी जाए जिंदगी एक पल हो न बिन तेरे कभी कल हो ये दिल बन जाए पत्थर का न इसमें कोई हलचल हो सनम पे हाँ इश्क पे हाँ मिटा दूं लुटा दूं मैं अपनी खुदी कसम से हाँ लुटा दूं मिटा दूं मैं ये हंसती याली
Thank you, team. That was the final slot, and now we've come to the end of the day's performances. Judging performances which are all equally good is indeed a taxing job. So let's all wait while the judges finish up tallying the scores. Request our Vice Chancellor, Colonel Dr. Father Thomas C. Matthew, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Since judges are preparing to announce the final results, and Professor Praveen is so particular that I should talk something. This is the first time I think Student Welfare Office is organizing all the campuses together for the finale. And they were asking what is the purpose of continuing, because there were no sufficient audience in the beginning. Finally, I understood there are sufficient audience. Most important thing, when the campuses come, they benchmark considering each other. So I have to congratulate all the three campuses, Kankeri Faculty of Engineering, Bannerghatta Road campus. Compared to this campus, you are small in number, of course. Faculty of Engineering is a vast campus by area, but the number of the students are less than 3,000. Similarly, PGR. Compared to this campus, you are less in number. I have to congratulate you, especially, don't worry, this campus students. They did a wonderful job. Both the campuses require special congratulations, so thank you, all the best. And this campus, so all the three campuses did well, main campus, Bannerghatta Road, and Kankeri. And nice for the presence of all of you traveling from 25 kilometers, 30 kilometers and be here. I had to congratulate definitely the judges. And for me, unfortunately, even this age, I'm a fan of dance. So many dances I'm watching for the third time or the first time. If they still dance, I'll be here. But I know that it is difficult for you to judge. Many a time, what I judge never happens as the first or second. I know that this time also may happen, because your expertise and experience, judgment comes in an objective way and moreover from the heart. So thank you for your time and presence. Come again. We always cherish. I do remember time when we had only one team or two teams, even no teams, in maybe 20 years ago. Now we are flooded with the team. The talent is flowing in this campus. That makes us to work more and get energized by the young people. So thank you, judges, for your presence. Professor Praveen, Performing Arts Department and Student Welfare Office, the team members, and Rajan and other team members for the wonderful coordination from the control room. You Christites, whether you are in BGR or in Kankeri or in this campus, you are all moved by one vision, that is excellence and service. You are all students of one university, that is Christ. So congratulations for the presence here. We are the 50th year of our existence, and you are in the right time of the history of this campus. 50 years is not a big deal for an institution, but your contribution and your footsteps are ever marked in this campus, in the wall of this auditorium. Auditorium is meaningless unless you people perform. I think 12 or 13 years ago, when we decided to have this expansive, sophisticated auditorium, we thought that even if we take loan, we go for a wonderful auditorium, because I have seen students change, transform through the wonderful co-curricular and extracurricular activities, especially dance. The team spirit, the team you presented, the team spirit you bring. And more than that, respect your culture and creed, language and religion. You all work together as a team. That is the spirit of our country. That is the spirit of this university. Use this auditorium, Bannerghatta Road. You are equally blessed with wonderful auditorium, and Kankeri, you have an open air auditorium. We were very specific to have wonderful places of congregating and bringing together the talents of you. Academics is good, but 30 to 40% importance be given of formation, human formation of you, co-curricular, extracurricular activities. That is the thing you are going to remember. So wish you all the best. Hope that I think Linda, one of our special guests from United States, from Louisiana State, you see, I met her. I was her guest, I think, last year or more or less this time. I think, Linda, you are an artist. You are a person who enjoy. I think 2 minutes, if I give you, when the judges are calculating, you won't mind, would you come? You said, wow. You said that clearly. What is your impression on these young people from that point of angle of the other part of the world? Linda, please come.
Hello, everybody. I was just telling Father, I've got to find a new word because I have worn out the word wow. It's been my privilege in the last 2 weeks to visit six campuses. Last week, there was a professor here from University Louisiana Monroe, and Father Lee Joe and Professor Van, and I flew to Delhi, saw the campus there, Pune and Lavasa. And yesterday I toured the two campuses here, other two campuses here. I had no idea. And I have expressed my view on the privilege that you have in attending this university. The United States, particularly Louisiana, within 1 hour's drive of where I live in a very small town, Bastrop, Louisiana, population possibly 10,000. There are more students on this campus than live in my town. It's hard for you to believe, but it's true. But within an hour's drive, there are 3 colleges. You've got University of Louisiana Monroe, you've got Tech, Louisiana Tech, and then just a few miles down the road, you've got Grambling University. But I have seen nothing to compare with what you have offered to you on Christ University's campus. And I am, you need to be proud of what you have. And I told a group the other day, you know, you're young and you will grow with experience. Don't squander this opportunity. You know, take advantage of everything that's offered to you. And from what I've seen and where I stand, the world is open to you. It's just incredible. As I've said, I've seen nothing in Louisiana specifically. I've lived in 28 states and 3 provinces of Canada, and I've seen nothing, Father, that would compare with the campuses. You know, I was, like I said, up at the other 2 campuses yesterday, and they're all so unique. And I was shown a video of when you built the last auditorium, just a few, yes. I started to say again, wow. I gotta find me a new word, you know. But nothing else seems to fit. You know, it's incredible. And I wish you much success in your lives. I'm kind of retired from the theater several years ago, but I've seen nothing like this. And I envy you, your youth and your opportunity. Thank you for opening up your hearts to me. I was supposed to be here a month, and I have to cut my trip short. I leave back for the United States Tuesday evening. But thank you all. You've been so kind to me. And this is my 2nd trip to India. I love it. I love the people. I love your culture. And I hope to return soon. Thank you.
It is quite evident that the competition was pretty tough from the weight. So I now request the judges to give some insight to the performances and announce the results.
Hi, Christ. A few things before we announce. I've graduated from Christ. I've been a member of the cult team. BCom, Tommy sir, everything seen. And the cult team back then also was very difficult. At that point, our aim was to get onto the bus to Jipma. That was all we wanted to do. But the competition was equally difficult. The first time we tried it without a choreographer, without any practice. We thought 2 weeks of practice and, we'll do very well. And then reality hit. The last year, we worked for a good 1.5 months continuously. There was parent curfew, hostel permissions, teachers. Space was never a problem because, like Sir's father said, at that time, the teams were just 4 or something on those lines. But even then, the amount of work that we have put, I have seen that it is the same amount even now. And have come back here as a choreographer for Maya, Kalarka, way back, much, like maybe 3-4 years back. And now I've come back as the judge. So now I know that the people who performed here, they have put in equal amount of dedication and commitment to get here. So a round of applause to all of them. I need to make it very clear that our judging is based on how you have performed today, how you have performed for those 5 or 10 minutes, because all of you were excellent, all of you are good dancers. Classical dance, maintain the classicism. There's a reason why it is different from your theme dance, modern dance, Bollywood. You can't bring Bollywood expressions, you can't remove the aesthetic of classical dance. Subtlety of the dance, of the costume, of the music is the aesthetic of classicism. And there is a certain amount of spirituality that is attached to it. So even if you're doing a Devi performance or a Shiva performance, you need to maintain those limitations. If it is freestyle, then you don't have to be doing classical dance. And just because you wear the costume doesn't define it as classical dance. So we have kept all this in mind while judging for classical dance. So regardless of how good your sync was, these are the things on which you have been based for your prizes or the awards. Theme dance, and also classical dance. Remember that you might be alien to wearing the costume. Have your dress rehearsal, because even those minute things matter. It can't be the reason why you shouldn't be getting an award, right? So have your dress rehearsal, keep it simple and keep it comfortable. Theme dance. We'd like to remind you, judgment is not based on your theme or your opinion of what the theme should be. We have only judged you based on how well you represent what you want to say. At no point should the judge be asking, how does what you do justify your theme? It can't be just steps to fill in the music. It can't be steps that leads to nowhere. Are you doing your steps for steps' sake, filling in music, or is it leading to something? So how well you articulate your theme within the concept of Indian music, Indian dance, Indian modern dance is how we have placed you. Finally, the last category and the most popular has to be extremely creative. What is it? How does your team be different from the rest of the 9 or 10 other teams who have used excellent music, excellent steps, excellent dances, excellent coordination? So what makes you different? How well can you entertain other than the others? You get what I mean? So that's what we have been looking for. One thing that was running all through all the dances, which we found a little disappointing, was how at some point in the dance we felt like we were watching Zumba or acrobatics or aerobics. It's dance. There is X factors involved, there is joy involved, and there is creativity involved. It can't be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, repeat. Can't be that. However, we would also like to mention that certain lot were extremely creative with your costumes, had put in dedication into how well you get and define each step. Shuvada, whether you win it or not, you did good with picking out your dancers, your choreographer, and the quality of your dancing. You kept it simple, and you need a mention for that. So, classical dance in the traditional manner. The second place goes to the group, which we found kept it simple, subtle, and made sure that whatever they are doing, they do it within the classical range. So the second place goes to the Noisey Corridor, who wasn't very noisy, and that's what we liked. The first place was won by the team that we felt went a step ahead, even though I personally felt their coordination or their Bharatanatyam was doing too many things on stage. We had to give it to them because number of people were more, the jati was really tough, the dance, the length was more, and hence, first place goes to Kalarka. Nandu will tell you the prizes for theme dance. Okay, the second place, this is my personal opinion, I think they started brilliantly, like A class. But somewhere halfway through, I think they became juvenile with their theme. They didn't know where they were going, but absolute awesome potential as dancers and as performers. Daksh, you get the second place. The theme dance is your story. If you're going to be abstract about it, you're to be an awesome professional with it. Everything else is a story. And if you keep it simple that way, and your lines are clear, we are not looking for acrobatics here. We are looking at how we forget that you're dancers and we are looking at your story. How at some point we stop looking at books and stop looking at words and we start imagining things, right? Theme dance is something like that. Choda, first place. Special mention to your choreographer, who I think has led you to be not just practicing, but bring the dance out in you, and very good costumes. And the non-theme will be announced by Ronnie.
I just want to say the energy was brilliant. We felt the vibrations sitting right there with the costumes, with the lights, with the power that you gave us. It was excellent. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with us, firstly. Minus the technique, minus anything that is related to marks, I think you all did a brilliant job coming on stage and performing for us. Thank you so much. So in non-theme, the third prize goes to Voltex. The second prize goes to the Noisey Corridor. And the first prize goes to Chover, if I spell. My God. What was really special about this group is that they were really simple. The technique was spot on. It was really fresh. It was really direct, and it connected to us immediately. That was the best part about your team and the choreographer. There is one more category that we want to announce.
Yeah, so we are not going to give you a consolation prize. None of you deserve that. You deserve so much more. And so we came up with a term called the X Factor. So basically, this group has the potential. You just need to edit your choreography a bit, clean up your stuff.
I think their technique was excellent, one of the best executed today. This team, your technique in contemporary was superb.
So just be a little more clever about how you present it. So the X Factor goes to Silent Scream. So thank you, Praveen, for having us here. It was wonderful judging such wonderful choreographies. Again, all of you were brilliant, and we are not saying this just to make you feel better. Nothing like that. You have won in your campus. You got a flair of where you need to work on those things, and hope it helps you learn more and experience better things. Thank you.
Thank you, judges. Congratulations to all the winning teams. I would like to thank the judges, our Vice Chancellor, Colonel Dr. Father Thomas C. Matthew, all the participants, SW volunteers, teachers, and of course, the audience to make this event a successful one. The performances today were a delight to watch. I hope you have a pleasant evening ahead. Thank you.